Hey everyone, just wanted to walk you through your English Canvas page, show you some of the terminology and the placements that I use. Hopefully you're familiar with it after one semester. Real short, let's get going. I'll show you what it looks like. So this is your main page. This is for period 1, but it'll look similar regardless of the period you're in. On the front page, you can see there is like that welcome. Hopefully you saw that already. So like there's announcements. I use announcements sparingly, so don't really like only for emergencies and stuff like that or anything that's not communicated any other way. In the middle, you have like the big picture icon links to the sections. Your two most important sections are these first two here. The course modules with the classwork, which we'll look at last, and your class resources with like syllabus and some other calendar stuff and all that kind of junk. When you come down under this contact and connect, here is the remind code, which I'll have you guys signing up for. This also is your daily class Zoom link if you are not on campus. The Zoom link does not change. So this meeting ID and passcode is always good for whichever class you're in. And then it also tells you like what time the synchronous class starts as well. So all that stuff's right underneath. But let's take a look at the class resources real quickly to show you, here is your syllabus. Right here, we'll be going over this in the first week a little bit. But the most important things you're probably interested in right now are the daily schedule and the cohort calendars. So the daily schedule has both like what are the periods if you're here on campus, but then also what times do your synchronous periods meet as well. So that's all in there. And then cohort calendars, if you are coming back to school, this is for February and March. It has every single day laid out. As we get more of those, I'll just add them on to that list as well. So that's your resources. This will be updated with some more stuff as we get going. But you will live and breathe in the class modules. So you can either get them from this link here in the middle with the picture with the little girl. This is some street art from Florence, Italy that I took on my honeymoon. Or you can get on the side navigation, the text navigation where it says modules. I organize things by week. So you can see it says quarter 3, week 1, and then it will have the dates. So I try to just put everything we do in this order. So if you're behind, all you got to do is just follow the list, right? So the new weeks will always be on top. So if you're current, all you have to do is look at whatever's on top. Right now we only have one thing on top. Within each week, this is how I break it down. There will be 2 big sections, the learning path and the scheduling. So the learning path is where the work is. And as you can see here, right now there's a couple of videos and a couple of assignments. So it might look differently by the time you see it, but this is what it looks like right now. The scheduling will always be the same. So here's another link for the Zoom class. It's the same that's on the front page. Just put it in a couple different places, so no different. But then also every week you will see a weekly schedule. So when we pop on this, so this is for the week starting the 25th. So it depends on when you watch this. But Monday the 25th, right, that's when we start on campus. It is an A day, and cohort 1 is on campus. Usually Wednesdays are a flex day, but this is a special one. So you can see the Tuesday is the flex day where nobody's on campus. And then B day, A day, B day. A's and B's don't mean much in English. But if you need that information for another class, it'll be in here. So you'll always have the weekly schedule in the weekly module as well. So don't let me slip on that. Make sure I keep that updated for you. Okay. So that's all. The scheduling will always be the bottom because those things are references and they don't really change. On the top will be the learning path. And you can see the little link is, in this case, there are links to videos, but that's anytime that's an external link. The assignments will have the page with the pencil. And then other times there might also be pages that have multiple elements built into them. I don't have any of those right now, but I'm probably seen them before. If not, when we get to them, no big deal. So that's kind of like the rundown of how I've set up everything, right? So like the modules by week. This just shows you one. If you want to take a look, I'll show you more when we get into class. It's not that important. The modules by week, that's kind of where you're going right now. Now that you have made your way around the course, we'll poke around, see if there's anything that you have questions on, and then hit your first assignment, which is about me. Hopefully you started at the welcome, then you went to this one, and now you're on the about me. When you pop that up, you can see it is just a little form, so you can fill out here in the box, or you can click this link to pop it out and fill it out that way. So just giving me some standard information on you, what you're about, what your class schedule is, etc., like a space for any questions, contact, stuff like that. Within this, it will ask you to sign up for Remind. So if we come back to our modules, and you can see this sign up for Remind, the first thing it says is if you completed this while filling it out, then you don't have anything else to do here. This is just a place to get you some points. So trying to build up the first couple of activities with some free points, just to boost that little Grado a little bit and get all that administrative stuff taken care of. The first week we're going to go a little bit slow, but then once we're all on the same page, we're going to crank it. So that is what the English Canvas page looks like. Once again, class resources, course modules, those are your two main places. You can find a Zoom link on the front page. You can find it in the module. You can find a Zoom link in this meetings and conferences page. So it'll have them every single place. If you have any questions, please let me know.